It's a vast void with dangerous creatures in a dark dimension known as the Upside Down. And there are many more chronicles to the saga. Those stories really should be told and conceptualized on the screen. Luckily, the Duffer Brothers are now teasing potential Stranger Things spin-off series. So even if you are tormented that Stranger Things is about to have its last wrap, it's certainly not the final adventure. Here's the good news about the Stranger Things spin-off, Season 5 and Season 4. Given the massive global popularity of the Stranger Things series, it seems likely that we haven't seen the last of the Upside Down. It's taken 3 years of waiting for the 4th season of Netflix's Stranger Things to drop. But its release is right around the corner. It'll be developed in 2 parts, first on May 27th and then on July 1st. Now there's news that Season 5 will be the show's last. But it seems like fans have something else to look forward to. The Duffer Brothers are considering some Stranger Things spin-offs. In an interview with SFX Magazine via CBR, the dynamic duo creators of Stranger Things teased about their plans, and brother Matt Duffer said, "We have some ideas in terms of if we were to do any sort of spin-off or any continuation of Stranger Things. For us, the bar was always, is the idea exciting enough that we feel the pull of wanting to do it again? I want to feel a pull of, God, I really want to do this. I feel really, really excited about this. So that's why we're being careful about what that is and whether we move forward with it or not." So, to summarize his opinion, he's basically looking for the great passion that he had with the original Stranger Things TV series. And this step is probably the greatest initiator universally. Passion gives the will. And where there's a will, there's a way. To solidify that passion and fuel the engine of dedication that will be needed to deliver another Upside Down saga worthy of the greatness of Stranger Things, Ross Duffer said, "The key for us is that it needs to feel like its own distinct thing. Not that we're just retreading what we've already done, because what would be the point of that? I do think we have something that could be pretty exciting, so we'll see." The brothers then stated that although they would be heavily involved in the development of any spin-offs, they would leave the showrunner job to someone else. This might actually be the best angle. A new story would need a new spin. After all, it is called a spin-off. Since the Duffers want something distinctly different, it's safe to say that any spin-off would feature an all-new cast and a totally dissimilar location. One possible direction that has been tossed around is the lead on The Runaways from Callie Prasad, who is played by Linnea Berthleson. Callie, also known as 8, is a recurring character introduced in the 2nd season. As a young girl, Callie was abused due to her powers and had to suffer being one of several test subjects experimented upon at Hawkins' lab. Ever since her escape, she has sought revenge for the injustices she suffered there. In Season 2, 11 met 8's street gang and became close to Callie. Aside from Callie, many other test subjects who were experimented on and abused made a pact to hunt down and seek revenge on the adults who took them. Who knows how many more test subjects are out there? The overarching antagonist, Dr. Brenner, played by Matthew Modine, would be a good pivot point to branch out to several characters. While Dr. Brenner originally appeared to be killed by the Demogorgon in Season 1, it was hinted in Seasons 2 and 3 that he is alive, which was also confirmed by the series' producers. In the second trailer of Stranger Things Season 4, the rumored return of Dr. Martin Brenner began to have some definite indicators. The video appears to be set at the Hawkins National Laboratory run by Brenner, where he raised, trained, and performed experiments on children with psychokinetic abilities, including 11, who called him Papa. In the end of the teaser, as the camera stops in front of a door with the number 11 on it, Dr. Brenner is heard asking, "Are you listening, 11?" as she opens her eyes. It's not clear whether this is a flashback, a dream, if 11 has been captured and imprisoned again, or she is using her telekinetic abilities to find Dr. Brenner in present time, but his character is a core section of the Stranger Things network, and he'll permanently be attached regardless of the spin-off. Unfortunately, as of now, there are no details on the planned spin-off, but there's many different ways the series could go. But before we get ahead of ourselves, remember that even though Season 4 will be released on May 27th with 5 episodes, then 5 weeks later the remaining 4 episodes of the 9-episode season will hit. Stranger Things Season 5 has said to be in the works. Here's the confirmation on Season 5. Season 5 was basically confirmed in a joint statement where Matt and Ross Duffer wrote, "7 years ago, we planned out the complete story arc for Stranger Things. At the time, we predicted the story would last 4 to 5 seasons. It proved too large to tell in 4, but as you'll see for yourselves, we are now hurtling toward our finale." In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter last year, co-creator Ross Duffer said, Season 4 won't be the end of Stranger Things. We know what the end is, and we know when it is. The pandemic has given us time to look ahead, figure out what is best for the show. Starting to fill that out gave us a better idea of how long we need to tell that story. Other verifications of Season 5 came with the comments of David Harbour. In an interview with Gold Derby, Harbour had some loose lips and let it slip that Stranger Things will continue beyond Season 4. He explained, "I will tell you in Season 4 and in Season 5, if we're ever able to film again, there is a lot to be revealed around the complexities of Hopper's story, which is really rich, and I'm really excited for you to see." Harbour strongly believes that not only will Season 5 be created, he's also sure that his role as Hopper will continue to have a strong presence in the storyline of Season 4 and Season 5. He also teased, "Because we know the ending, you'll be able to go back and watch it and see, what we were planting in Season 3 that paid off in Season 4 and Season 5. So let's hope that Harbour is right. Fans are expecting the best ending." Speaking of the best ending, Millie Bobby Brown really wants Eleven to have a good ending, don't we all? As the main protagonists, fans have been rooting for her since the beginning. Even 2 years ago, in an interview with Glamour, Millie Bobby Brown discussed her thoughts about how Stranger Things might end, especially when it comes to her character, Eleven. Brown jokingly said, "I always say to the Duffers, I would love her story to be rounded off by like a good ending. I trust the Duffer Brothers so much that it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to love it no matter what it is." To be specific, Brown is hopeful about Eleven's relationship with Mike and the amazing powers she used to possess. As she explained, "I'd love for Eleven to get her powers back because she is a hero. She is like a superwoman in that way, and she loves Mike. I want them to get married. That's what I need. I need a wedding scene for Stranger Things, period." Brown continued, giggling and continued, "Eleven in a wedding dress and her going, 'Sorry, my nose is bleeding,' is a white dress. Doesn't it just seem like it would fit?" As Season 5 will be the last of the Hawkins gang, in their open letter, the Duffer Brothers explained that Season 5 will wrap up the stories of everyone in Hawkins. They also hinted that the Stranger Things universe may continue on later with a possible spin-off sequel, which has been comforting to the die-hard Stranger Things fan who can't bear to see it end. The creators wrote, "There are still many more exciting stories to tell within the world of Stranger Things. New mysteries, new adventures, new unexpected heroes. But first, we hope that you stay with us as we finish this tale of a powerful girl named Eleven and her brave friends, of a broken police chief and a ferocious mom, of a small town called Hawkins, and an alternate dimension known only as the Upside Down." And as mentioned earlier, The Hollywood Reporter also confirmed that the show has not begun production yet on the final season, so any news of another series will have to wait, including the in-depth news about the Stranger Things spin-off. What do you hope to see from this popular Netflix sci-fi thriller? Comment down below.